Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pammy and on this channel I'm reviewing all things clean beauty. Also you guys, if you enjoy clean beauty, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you on here. You can also ring the bell notification so that way you stay notified about any further uploads. And if you enjoyed this video at any point, please feel free to give it a big thumbs up. So thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to be doing something very exciting. We are going to be putting the KOSAS Revealer Concealer to the test. So basically this concealer has been floating around the internet for a couple of weeks and I was so curious to try it out, and today is the day where I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review, but mostly I'm not going to use it as a concealer actually. I am going to be using this concealer as a foundation. I have used this as a concealer before and I actually really liked it, but I thought to myself the very first time around when I used this could actually be more than just a concealer. So I really want to put the KOSAS Revealer Concealer to the test. I've used this as a concealer before. I have never used it on my entire face, so today is going to be the day. This is a clean concealer. It has really good ingredients in my opinion, and honestly the very first time around when I used this, it blew me away. It's so good. It was really working well on my skin. I really enjoyed this, so I thought, why not just test this out all over my skin? The KOSAS Revealer Concealer is clean and it is vegan. It has some very interesting ingredients in this. I will point them out later to you guys. And yeah, so we are going to be looking at the coverage, we are going to be looking at the application, at the performance, and everything. So I hope you enjoyed this, and without no further ado, let's just go barefaced and let's just jump straight into it. So you guys, I am barefaced right now and actually my skin is doing pretty well, apart from my chin area. I mean, I don't know what happened, but my chin just decided to sort of lose it on me and go bananas. So I have a massive spot right here, but I thought to myself, you know, what better occasion to actually be trying out a concealer and use it as a foundation and see how much coverage we are going to achieve. But because we are treating this concealer as a foundation, I definitely want to prime my skin beforehand. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use the mattifying primer by 100% Pure. The primer has sunken in, so let's move on to my hero product of today. So this is the KOSAS Revealer Concealer and this retails for $28. So they do have 16 shades with this concealer. I do have 3 shades, and you might just ask me, Pammy, why do you have 3 shades? Very easy, you know, I want to balance out my face with different shade tones. So I don't want to put like the lightest concealer all over my face and look super pale. That's why I picked out 3 of these shades. And I have this in the shade 01, which is their lightest shade. That is a porcelain with cool undertone shade. Then I have this in the shade 02, and that's a porcelain with neutral undertones. And then for the rest of my face, I have the shade 3.5, which is a fair light with golden undertones. So I'm going to put the shade 01 underneath my eyes and maybe also as an eye primer. And I'm going to use the shade 02 on the high points of my face, and then the shade 3.5 all over like the rest of my face, so that I have a good base that actually matches my skin tone. This is a medium to full coverage clean concealer that actually improves the appearance of your complexion to reveal better skin. I love medium to full coverage. I'm going to try and really achieve some full coverage on my chin with this as well. Covers and reduces the look of dark circles and blemishes, but still fully looks like your skin. Packed with potent botanicals that nourish and also give you smooth, radiant finish, super creamy, super brightening, like a light bulb for your skin. So this has caffeine and pink algae to brighten. It also has arnica and panthenol. Panthenol is a vitamin B5 to soothe the skin, and it has hyaluronic acid and peptides in order to plump the skin. All right, I am so ready for this. I'm just gonna put back my hair and then we are gonna apply this. Honestly, this is not the first time that I've been using this. I used this for my under eye area. I've never put it all over my face, so that's gonna be a little bit of a premiere. But I really love this. And the reason why I thought this might be a really good foundation is just because the consistency and how it looked. I mean, I was like, I want to put this all over my face. This is one of these concealers that I want to literally use all over. So I am gonna start with the shade 01 and put it, you know, under my eyes and brighten that area up, and maybe also literally on top of my eyes and try it out as an eye primer. I've never tried this. So now I'm going to use the shade 02 and I'm literally going to go on the high points of my face. And now I'm going to take the shade 3.5 and put it on the remaining areas of my face. Okay, you guys, and so I let this sit on here for a little bit, and now I'm gonna buff it out. I'm first gonna buff out the under eye area. As you can see, guys, this has pretty much covered up everything apart from my little spot here, but I mean that was super red, so I'm gonna try and cover that one up a little bit more, and I'm just gonna give it another dab. Might just take it on my fingers, but this looks so stunning. Like, I kind of thought I could use this as a foundation, so we're just gonna dab it on. I'm just gonna take the small sponge. It doesn't look opaque and it doesn't look matte. This one is going to give you some really nice, dewy, healthy sort of shine. I really like it. Also, another thing, you guys, this concealer really does sink into the skin. It's not sitting on top. It really does sink in with the skin, and it leaves you like with a healthy shine, but as they said, it's never tacky. It doesn't look greasy. It doesn't look like weird, you know. But I still kind of want to powder it down just to see how well it's also going to behave with powder. I don't want to over powder it. I just want to go a little bit under my eyes and set it. So I powdered this down, and I do want to do the rest of my makeup, but I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm going to do that off camera. So you guys, I actually applied the rest of my makeup, and to be honest, as of right now, this concealer looks so impressive. I mean, I honestly really like this. I just put a little bit of bronzer too on my skin, highlighter, the usual stuff. So yeah. And I'm going to be checking in with you in a couple of hours to see how this is all going to come along. So you guys, I am back right now, and it's literally time to go to bed. It is 1 a.m. And you guys, I do have some thoughts. I do think this did pretty well. I mean, considering it was on for like 14 hours, this still looks really good. I mean, the coverage is still there. It's just a little bit gone on my chin. That was to be expected. But everywhere else, it still looks really good. I mean, I'm completely impressed. I'm so surprised by this result. It's got a little bit oily around here, and it also just, you know, clinged a little bit onto my dry patch on my cheek, but not too much. It looks so good still. So this is a really surprising result. I feel like I want to use this like more often as a foundation. Honestly, it also has not really collected in any fine lines, you know, under my eyes and stuff. I feel like it still looks really on point. Yeah, I am impressed. So can you actually use the KOSAS Revealer Concealer as a foundation? You completely can. I mean, I did not touch this up at all whatsoever. I don't think the coverage level of the concealer is really good for like really big spots. I do think you need a color corrector for a spot like that and some more extra coverage. I mean, just mind you guys, I was also sitting like that a lot, so I did probably remove some coverage with my hands. And but just everywhere else, this looks so good. Like, I'm so impressed by this. This just looks pretty amazing, you know. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do my plant rating. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me in this little experiment with the KOSAS Revealer Concealer. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you here. And you can also ring the bell notification so you stay notified about my upcoming uploads. And yeah, so take care and thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.